returned with the big
5.
Vince and I actually got a free preview to see this movie. And it's one of those movies that I would have probably paid to go see, actually, because I really liked Seth MacFarlane's first movie, Ted.
Since Dave doesn't believe in telling you the actual title of the film, it's called
Yeehaw!
That's right.
So what do you think of Seth MacFarlane? Are you a fan of his or what?
I've been a fan of Family Guy for a long time. I love Family Guy. I've always liked Family Guy.
He's a really cool guy. I really like Seth MacFarlane. I'm not a huge fan of his, but, I think he's a really good actor and he's hilarious.
Ted came out, and I didn't get to go and see it in the theaters. And I didn't really know if I really wanted to go see it when it came out. Then I actually got it on Blu-ray for Christmas and watched it, and I loved Ted. Million Ways to Die, when I saw the trailer for this, I was like, well, I want to see it because it's Seth MacFarlane. Then I got a chance to go to the advanced screening, so I went to it, and wow, I came out of that and thought, man, I would have definitely have paid to go see this movie.
Looks like I'm riding a horse. My webcam's just a bouncing. I'm just out on the trail riding a horse. Don't mind me, Vince. Keep on talking.
It's done not only like Family Guy. I mean, a lot of the humor in there it's a lot of the Family Guy humor. It's stuff that you would probably see on Family Guy.
Don't go see it if, you are easily offended. If you're easily offended by race jokes and whatnot, stay away from this movie. I can tell you right now, stay away.
Politically incorrect humor.
But if you do have a sense of humor, and you do like the Family Guy sense of humor, I think that you will absolutely love this movie.
I actually enjoyed this movie more than I did with Ted.
I think everybody that was in this film did such a spectacular job. I mean, Seth MacFarlane pretty much wrote and produced and directed this film. He did everything with it and acted in it. Charlize Theron was great in the film. I really liked her. Even Sarah Silverman, who I'm not really a big fan of, was hilarious in the movie. I thought she was just great in here.
Liam Neeson, too. He was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, his part wasn't as big as you thought it was until, like, halfway through the movie.
You don't really see him as a bad guy too many times in a film. And he just nailed this role. I mean, he was evil. He was very dislikable.
The part that he plays in it it's fantastic. He does a fantastic job with it.
And one other thing I like to mention there is it's kind of like the Muppet movie.
Yeah, because they have like cameos all the way through this thing.
Yeah, people are just popping up left and right.
You'll see one there and you go, wow. Well, haven't seen him in a while. And then you'll see another one and go, wow, another one. It's just surprising. It's all the way through the movie.
All right, so what I thought about A Million Different Ways to Die in the West, or whatever this is called, was I didn't like it as much as Ted because I really, really liked Ted a lot. I mean, I really liked Ted. It was one of my big surprises of the entire year. That's how much I enjoyed that movie. But I thought it was, on level with the comedy. I think this had a little bit more comedy than Ted, but I just thought Ted was a better movie because I liked the talking bear and I liked that whole concept of the bear growing old, and I don't know. I just thought it was a really great idea for a film. So I'm giving it a 4 out of 5.
And like I said, I enjoyed this movie more than I did with Ted. Not that I didn't like Ted. I liked Ted, but I liked this one more. I enjoyed the humor in this more. I think the spark of realism that he had in it was made the movie a lot funnier than Ted. So I would basically give A Million Ways to Die in the West a big 5 out of 5.
And we'll see you next time on Riding the Horse.